Sometimes the smallest of actions can start a chain reaction that act as a catalyst for us to achieve breakthrough results. The question is, are we willing to take that first action? Hi everyone, it's Chris Natzke with Black Belt Leadership Speaking and Coaching with your Mind of a Champion tip of the week. One of my favorite childhood memories about my grandma Natzke is her love for dominoes. There were many occasions I would be over there staying at her house and she would just be sitting in her chair, just totally mesmerized with the game. Now, she tried to instill it in me, and quite honestly, I never really took to it, nor do I think I even remember how to play it. But when I saw something a couple of years ago about dominoes, it certainly made me think about Erna Natzke. And it was a video called Domino Chain Reaction. Now, I was so enamored with this video, I not only was inspired myself, but I began to use it in many of my keynote talks as a video that I'd share with audiences. And it basically went like this. It stars a typical high school physics teacher, replete with plaid button-down short sleeve shirt and a pocket protector. And what he explains is that a domino has enough energy when it's standing and knocked over to knock over another domino that's 1.5 times its own size. So for instance, if you had a 3-inch domino in terms of height, you could knock over a domino that is 4.5 inches high. So in this little experiment, what he does is he sets up 13 dominoes, with the first being only 5 millimeters high, and the 13th of those dominoes being over 3 feet tall and weighing over 100 pounds. And then what he does is he simply takes a pen and he hits the first domino, which hits the second and the third, and continues through until the last domino, which is, as I said, 3 feet high and over 100 pounds, is knocked over. And what he explains is that was 13 dominoes, but if it was 29 dominoes, the last one would be as high as the Empire State Building. So when you think about this, why is it so important for us? Well, what it said to me is that sometimes the smallest of actions that we take can act as a catalyst for us to begin to build momentum and continue to build momentum to achieve the results that we want. But many times in our lives, we hesitate because we think there's, something, if we want to achieve something big, it has to take this massive action, and we become paralyzed because we're not sure of A, where we want to go, or B, we just think the step in front of us is way too daunting. But many times it's just about getting started. It's about taking that one first step that leads to the second, that leads to the third, and so on and so on. Even if you don't know where you're going, many times just taking action, what will happen is the next step will be revealed in front of us. And then pretty soon you look back and you go, wow, I don't even know how I got here, but I sure did. So my question for you this week, my friends, is this. What's something that you really want to achieve in your life? What's a breakthrough that you want to experience? What's a goal that you want to achieve? And have you been holding yourself back because you think that the task in front of you is way too daunting? And could you just start with taking one small step that leads to the next, that leads to the next? Because most of the time in our lives is that consistent action taken over time, even if it's in small amounts, can lead to massive results. So there you have, my friends. Check out Domino Chain Reaction. In fact, I'm putting a link below in the comment section, so check it out yourself and ask yourself this week, what is one thing you can do to start your own domino chain reaction, and then take that action yourself. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Chris Natzke with Black Belt Leadership Speaking and Coaching, and we'll see you next time on the Mind of a Champion Tip of the Week.